the nation's capital's #1 DJ crew. You are now live with the District Breakers.
What up, world? What up, world? You already know what it is. It is the Clean and Dirty Podcast. The bar is now open and we are taking no requests. It's your boy DJ Jo Iyce.
It's your boy DJ Schemes.
And I'm your man Slide, aka DJ 59, baby.
Yeah, and we're here to talk some more industry madness and bullshit, et cetera, et cetera.
Music industry going crazy right now.
Listen.
The industry, period.
Yeah.
It's a lot of weird energy going on right now. So since we didn't get to talk about it, let's talk about these Oscars real quick.
Okay.
And that open hand situation that we all witnessed.
What open hand situation? Be more clear.
The slap.
What slap?
Bird around the world.
Will Smith walking up on stage, smiling, and then slapping the shit out of Chris Rock.
It's more like a smirk.
It was a smirk. It was like, yeah, nigga. Like he was trying to make a point to the world at that point. I don't know what he was thinking in that moment, but how do y'all feel?
I mean, he picked a great stage to do
hell of a
that.
stage.
I mean,
Yeah.
he kind of paying for the backlash now, but I mean, if he felt like that at that time, it is what it is. I mean, it's just
You got to contain yourself better than that. You're Will Smith.
I guess, but nobody ain't had that shit on their bingo card this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would think if he can go home and look at his kids and his wife, nothing else matters. I mean, he's super rich.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but I think
has
it
a
caused
family.
more stress. You don't think it caused more stress?
Nah.
For who?
Because he's dealing with. He got to deal with that shit daily.
What he gotta
Like,
deal with?
he's
What he
losing
gotta deal
deals,
with?
He's losing.
The
Like,
nigga's
losing
rich.
what?
You heard
He's
he
still
just
rich,
said?
of course.
He
Like
got
I
a crazy bag.
Will Smith is on the untouchable list.
What is he losing?
Exactly. He's gonna get money, bro.
Peace of mind, my nigga.
Okay, so let me ask you this:
Peace of mind.
what peace of mind? Because you look at it in a literal sense. Peace of mind is his home.
Okay. So
He doesn't necessarily-
So him going up there to slap. I see what you're saying, but
So his home is his kids and his wife.
Okay.
So look at it like this: when they asked Denzel Washington on the carpet, like, do he know certain actors? They be super known to us. He'd be like, "I'm sorry, I've never heard of them."
Yeah.
Right.
If these people, it's like athletes. They're not looking at ESPN on no regular, bro. We are. So his peace of mind is his home. I'm saying that not facetiously, like
But him slapping the shit out that nigga probably put more
in
peace
his
in his
mind,
house.
he may
He
be
might
feeling
have got
like
his girl back.
in his mind, he might be feeling like, what'd you say?
He might have got his wife back.
He already had. He
You
never
know,
lost
you know,
her.
you know what I mean.
He never lost her.
You know
You
they
know
shit
what I
been
mean,
open.
man.
It's been that line been tiptoed so many times. We just don't know what's really going on.
When he says no one has ever cheated in our relationship, that means anything that they've done, they've already
agreed
told
on.
each other. Yeah, so
That's deep.
so it's literally like if someone was to come to me and ask me about something that was on Love and Hip Hop or any new TV series,
You would.
I have no clue, bro.
Yeah.
Schemes put in a text message. He DJs 6 days a week. All of us work every day.
So
So
facts. I haven't got a chance.
I
to
don't
watch
know
no
what's
real-
on TV, bro.
That's a fact.
So think of a Will Smith who his schedule ain't slowed down.
Yeah. But I'm not even thinking about him tapping in with the regular people. I'm just thinking about like.
So who the
business
fuck
side
else
of
is
shit.
gonna be stressing him?
I mean, it's Will Smith. At the end, he's untouchable, bro. Like how Nick Cannon got up out of that shit when he said
and you
what
know
he
he's
said.
untouchable because to have that much confidence to do that at that
At the Grammys,
at the
I mean,
Oscars.
I mean,
they put
knowing
him
that
front
you were
row.
gonna win an award that same day, you know what I'm saying? So
They put him front row.
you know what I mean? And I mean, there's a lot of different things that has to do with it, but I mean, he gonna be fine. I'm not.
Yeah.
Would you slap somebody?
I would have waited till after the show to slap Chris.
Why?
Rock. Just because.
Did they wait to joke your wife who you just got married a year ago?
But he's a comedian, so he's a comedian, and it's Chris Rock.
So he gets a
I wouldn't.
pass.
Chris Rock could have made a joke about my wife, and I would have laughed.
What if he always rat? What if he's
Now, if he keeps, I know I heard the older
Right,
jokes.
yeah,
and-
yeah.
So I mean, that's
he's
different.
joking your wife and she has a condition?
Yeah.
She's had to cut her hair because of a condition she has.
Unfortunately, we find out that he didn't know about
and then
the
he did
condition.
it. Yeah, right. And he did a documentary on the whole good hair shit, and so he definitely has some knowledge of it, whatever the case.
Even
To
if
every there's an action to every there's a reaction to every action.
What's wild to me is him talking about this condition he supposedly has.
Well, like a mental kind
The
of
shit. No, he was like, I have this condition where I can't recognize if I'm pissing somebody off or I've offended
Who,
somebody.
Chris Rock?
Yeah, he said it. I
Fuck
swear to
outta
God,
here,
it's
bro.
like an actual condition.
That's crazy.
I don't know what exactly the condition.
It's called being a nigga.
But a week later, he came out with this statement. I'm like, bro, yeah, this is very on time. Like,
Yeah,
we ain't
just-
never heard about this
Condition before, like
before. but
Right.
Well, he's not the first comedian to get slapped though. So
He won't. He probably won't be the last.
Cat Williams got slapped. Remember that shit? That nigga.
When he gets slapped?
What? He got
I
slapped
can't remember.
years ago. He made fun of a nigga in a cowboy hat, and the nigga came on stage and open hand slapped the shit out that nigga. Just like that. Yeah. He made fun of a nigga with the cowboy hat on. He was like, oh yeah.
That's probably not going to be as
Wanna
known
make
because it
some
wasn't
jokes.
the Oscars.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Well,
I feel like my mom used to tell me, you embarrass me in a grocery store, that's where you're going to get embarrassed.
hey, you know
Hey,
that's
facts,
a good
bro.
point.
Your mom's is wild.
So like,
Right.
if I ever, she said she only had to
Get your
get me
ass
right
beat
one
there where
time.
you stand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, should he have done it? That's hearsay, right? That's hindsight. People are gonna say violence isn't the choice of what you should do. A slap is not violence, but it's assault, right?
Right.
You embarrassing my wife in front of the world,
Yeah.
the least you can do is get slapped, bro.
Well, I mean, I get it.
In front of the world. This is not on.
but
This is not on cable. This is on anybody who has a box. You're gonna get 5 channels: ABC, CBS, NBC for free. So you're gonna embarrass my wife in front of the world, and she has a condition.
You think
Yeah.
you think the joke was worth it? Because I thought the joke was trash.
No,
So
the
they
joke-
said he didn't even write the joke though.
The joke wasn't funny to me. Like if
He didn't write
I mean,
it.
I get the G.I. Jane reference, but because I seen the movie,
Right.
But
I
she has
just-
a condition,
if-
bro,
if you
and
gonna-
she was tight. She was tight. So are you going to not say something in front of the world or wait till after? But then you gotta go home to your wife, and she
Well,
feel
you know
like
what?
you ain't
Point
stand up for
proven.
me,
Point proven because nobody's gonna play with Jada anymore, right?
bro.
That's very true.
Yeah. So
They definitely not.
the Jada jokes are off the table.
Unless he do this new tour that he got Chris Rock and he
Just goes
addresses
crazy?
it. He can address it.
Yeah,
Bro,
Well,
if
it's
you
gonna-
go
it's definitely
crazy,
gonna be a part
listen
of
what
the
I'm
show.
telling you, bro.
What if he
That's all
addresses
we
it
need
on
for the
tour?
summer.
If
That's all we need for the
you know,
summer,
hey,
bro.
listen, sidebar. My man texted me, was telling me, so 2 weeks before, I guess, you know what I'm saying, the Oscars and shit, his tickets for his tour was like
$48.
Oh, yeah.
$48. Now that shit like $800.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they selling
That's
out.
crazy.
Take advantage of the moment. Shit.
That's crazy to me. And if you gonna pay $800 for my shit, what am I gonna talk about? I'm gonna talk about the slap.
Got to.
Got to.
You have to.
I have to have a whole set about the
I gotta have a whole set because I'm gonna run it up and they gonna use the excerpts and twist it, whatever
And
you gotta
that's
do.
the
But I'm
promo.
gonna
That's
talk
even
about it.
more why you should have got slapped in front of everybody.
Well, hey, he's a comedian, so I guess it just comes with the job. Like, you know what I'm
Yo.
saying? You place yourself in certain environments to talk shit about people.
Yeah,
You know, for other people's entertainment.
facts.
Yeah. So, moving on. The Grammys just passed, right?
Yeah,
Right?
Did you guys watch that shit?
No.
I haven't watched an awards show in so far.
You know why I don't watch it?
Why?
Because I can watch it on Twitter where everybody
Where
tweet
everyone
about
just
it.
the highlights. Yeah.
That's me watching
Yeah,
it. You
yeah.
feel me?
Just the
Everybody
highlight
telling
reel.
me. The first thing I saw on Twitter was, these white motherfuckers won a Grammy for the Reggae Award. They not even Jamaican.
Hey,
Oh, the group from
I
Arlington,
saw that.
Virginia. They from right up the street.
they won that shit?
They won that joint.
Shouldn't a girl have one?
Exactly. Who you talking about? Coffee?
Or
What's the name of the group?
what's the new girl?
I do not know the name of the group of them guys, man.
Because I think my boy's a drummer but I can't.
No
it's
way.
A
What's the
popular,
reggae
it's a
artist?
popular reggae group from
Schemes, the
Virginia.
girl, the female.
Oh, you talking about Shensia?
Yeah. Well, she
Shensia.
too new. She just kind of blew
Not
up this year.
necessarily, but I mean,
She's new on the airwave scene, like as far as getting airplay. But
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
think it's struck
they
yet.
actually won, bro.
That's crazy.
They actually won.
That's
But you know
right.
what?
Are they white guys?
Yeah, they're all white with jerseys or some washing.
Yeah, one of a dude
And
named John.
CNN,
I went to
CNN,
high
I'm
school
on your
with.
ass. I'm looking at your list of these damn awards, and you don't have the reggae shit listed up here.
They
You
probably
got the Latin pop album up here, but I don't see the reggae joint up here. I'm not pleased seeing that.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what that is. Oh, you saying
CNN.
The
I'm
news.
looking at so I know
looking at
exactly
this
who
shit.
won in the list.
Right,
and they don't
right,
even got
right,
the
right.
reggae joint up here, so I can tell you, you know what I'm saying, exactly what the name of their damn group is. I don't know the name of their group.
Yo, so Lil Nas X said he won 0 out of 5 awards and he is no longer gay. I don't know what the fuck that means.
How old is he? How old is Lil Nas?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, but he's old enough to know that
Is he done?
he's still gay.
Is he
if
done?
he was gay when
This
he
is what I'm
lost,
saying.
Is his career rap?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
He has a
they
hit
gonna-
with
they
Jack
gonna-
Harlow, bro. He finds the way to make a hit every year.
Fair enough.
So he's I would think maybe check schemes while I'm talking. He's maybe 26, maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure
He
somewhere
knows
in-
how to keep himself relevant. That's what.
So that's what those words were?
But I think that statement was his troll regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do to stay relevant, and that's
He's actually only 22, B.
Unless his boyfriend just
How old
stopped
is he?
spending money on him, and that's
22.
why he's like, yo, I'm not gay no more. Like,
wait, he's 22.
his nigga left him.
Yeah, bro.
How you know he got a boyfriend?
I don't know.
Oh.
Don't.
Where
I
did you
just
find this
he-
information from?
Whatever. He be talking about boys all the time, bro. I don't know.
You went past the line.
Speaking of boys,
I don't know.
Silk Sonic had a clean sweep. Them boys
Good.
cleaned
Round of
up for the
applause
Grammys.
Silk Sonic, man.
Yeah.
I love them, bro.
You know what? I just appreciate them stepping out the norm and just not really stepping out the norm, but recreating that 70s, 80s vibe, and it still resonating. Them getting, because it takes a
different.
lot to do that. Even though we know everything comes back full circle, but
Right.
maybe the timing might be off, but they hit the timing right, and they done cleared.
Yeah.
I think they might have won like 3 or 4.
Somebody else with that same
Grammys.
approach, it would have been the reach. You'd have been like,
For sure.
I'm not like Bruno Mars. I feel like he could pull off anything.
Yeah.
See, that's why I'm saying it don't even matter what time with Bruno Mars, because he is it, right? Anderson .Paak is definitely gaining the most out of this.
Yeah.
But
But Anderson .Paak is dope.
super talented.
Yes.
He can
He can
play
do
probably
everything.
like 5, 6, 7 instruments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
and he's dope lyrically too, if you listen.
Yeah.
No, he is. He
That's
is
crazy.
But you have stuff like that in hip hop. Like, I hate to say it, but
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
R. Kelly and Jay-Z, bro,
What about him?
the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
What
That
about
shit was phenomenal.
Nah, it was. But
I haven't listened to that joint
It didn't work out.
in a very long time.
No, listen what I'm saying. Schemes. That body of work is incredible.
Yeah, it was. It
yeah,
was.
but I'd never listen to it again, honestly.
See, he's
I
That's just
mean,
me,
yeah,
personally.
I get that, but I'm saying that you
Yeah, I
can
haven't either.
always
I haven't
get
listened to it again. Either.
it's fire.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm not denying that, but it can't be that fire because I can do without it.
I mean, Drake and Future.
What?
We're saying when two different artists come together.
Yeah, I get
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And make
Yeah,
magic.
whatever they doing over there together, Silk Sonic's definitely working. You know what I'm saying? Congrats to them guys.
And they're
for
just
sure.
getting started. When you tap into a level of creativity like that, oh man.
But you know, speaking of that, because since this is a DJ podcast, we gotta give it up to DJ Drama. Nigga won a
My
Grammy
man.
over a Gangsta Grill. Gangsta fucking Grill. Tyler Creator joint was a Gangsta Grill joint, and they won the Grammy.
That's a game
for a
changer.
DJ, bro.
That's a-
Like
yeah.
that shit is crazy. bro.
Listen,
That's a game
listen.
changer.
So him
Grammy
and-
Award winning Drama. His
Him-
money and his bag is already up there, so you know.
So
No,
you
he's
have
really on
you
his
have what, like DJ Jazzy Jeff Grammy, Khaled Grammy, Drama Grammy. That thing is different. Now I'm saying this because this is like one of my friends, Drama. So I was in Atlanta last week, and he was literally doing a Gangsta Grill. I can say it now because it's out. He was wrapping up the vocals for J. Cole's
Dreamville.
D-Day Gangsta Grill mixtape
Yeah.
or album.
When you was out there.
Really, like him, engineer, my man Royce, shout out to Royce, sitting there. I'm talking about, bro. It was due the next day. I think Cole and them might have sent it to him. Whenever they sent it to him, I don't know. But it was like had to be done the next day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that's probably gonna be one of my favorite Gangsta Girls.
And he was knocking it out like
J. Cole,
Bro,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how long it took him, but I know it had to be turned in the next day for it to be available this weekend when the
facts.
Dreamville joint.
Oh, right, because it did drop like a Friday or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
right.
he was doing the set in North Carolina for the Dreamville festival with T.I., Jeezy, and Lil Wayne. Then goes backstage to do the interview after he get off stage, and here he won a Grammy.
Wow.
So yo, speaking of J. Cole,
Wait,
go ahead, go
before you mention that, shout out to DJ Money. I heard he bodied the Dreamville Festival. They said
Money's
DJ
another
Money
one, man.
and Wale they said it was phenomenal.
Incredible.
Them guys are doing incredible things, especially to have a packed out festival like that during the quote-unquote
50,000.
Grammy weekend.
50.
Yeah,
That's
they went crazy. So shout out to the DMV on that one. But yeah,
Shout out to Money too, because Money's definitely been putting his feet in the sand, man, and really making
Yeah,
his mark.
it's a difference when you have a DJ that knows how to DJ in the clubs, knows how to DJ in front of 50,000, knows how to do little private events versus just a DJ who just came up with the artists and really don't have any experience in those arenas. You know how to play different music for different crowds and turn that bitch up.
That shit is important though, like, cause I ain't gonna lie to you. I've walked into a gig, right? Now, this is one thing DJs, that up and coming DJs need to take note of. That same set from the club does not always work in a concert setting, depending on who you are in front of.
It'll never work.
I did a show, and I would never do this shit again. For what the fuck is it? Little something. Little Zan, little something. One of them little
one of them pill popping niggas.
But this is like a teen show. Like these is youngins. You know what I'm saying? So I'm playing the shit that we know is
Future.
like dog. They was stiff.
No bullshit.
As soon as they stiff on Future and Dolph and Key Glock and shit, you got a problem. Because if you don't know the XXX Extacions and all those other
hit
fucking
the
songs,
panic button. So what'd you do?
So I hit the fucking panic button. And I went on Spotify and I went on Rap Caviar and seen like the youngin songs and shit. Got a couple of them joints real quick. It was a movie from there. But it started off bad. Because I came in there like I was in the club, like, we about to turn this shit the fuck up. And it was.
My son is 12. He does not listen to Future. He doesn't listen to Dolph. He doesn't, recipes Dolph. He doesn't listen to.
Because they're our age. Like, that's it's a different.
Minimum of Lil Baby.
Yeah.
And he lives in New York. So it's like.
He listen to K-Flop.
Polo G.
All that shit back there. But
Fabio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not an adult. He listens to kid music.
Yeah.
That's it.
So another topic I want to just quickly touch on, because we are the district breakers and this did happen in our city. Rest in peace. There was a rapper named Gunu that passed away.
Okay.
And they held his funeral service at Bliss. I know y'all heard about it, right?
I seen it this morning.
That was
It's the talk of the town right now.
It's the talk of the town, and the public is really going crazy on it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get.
It's like split down the middle, 50-50.
Yeah, I get the stance, but then it's like on the other end of it too, people got to understand that is an actual thing that people do, and it maybe not a thing that
in
we
different
do,
countries, right?
But in different countries and
But
cultures.
I think for me, the only issue, I guess, more the thing that bothers me the most is that him actually being not in the casket, being propped up on a stage and stuff like that, and that just threw me for a loop. Like seeing it,
because you never seen nothing like
I've
it.
never, and you know what I'm saying. My family's from Jamaica, so we have like the 9-night and as they would call repast and stuff like that here and stuff. So we celebrating all that stuff. I get all that, but to have outside of the casket, the body, that just. I can't really
Shock
connect
value.
with that part, right? Shock value crazy. But like you said, in the West Indies, certain places, it's normal, and that's how certain people want to be celebrated. You know what I'm saying? And then according to the venue, they was unaware it was going to be set up like that, it could be, or bad case of negligence, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's probably what it was. He's like a funeral, he probably wasn't even too in tuned into like, y'all just set up and do what y'all need to do.
Right.
The only thing I could understand from it was if I saw a comment online, if that was his request,
That's different.
Right.
It's called extreme embalming. Like, so it's like there's actually websites where it says attend your funeral.
Really?
Wow.
Yes, like it's a real thing. That's why I'm.
You went down the rabbit hole.
Man, listen, I literally had to Google because I know I've seen it before, but like online and shit. So I said, let me see how normal this shit actually
That's
is.
the first time I've
Bro,
ever
there's a
seen
bunch
it.
of websites. It just says attend your funeral.
Holy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so I don't want to attend mine.
Right. Personally, I don't. But I mean, shout out to his family and things like that. We don't know. And that's the only thing, too. We don't know the entire facts if he really requested that or whatever his moms wanted to do. So, you know what I'm saying? Just don't jump to a conclusion. It's just different for us to see it.
Exactly.
And that's why it's the topic. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm sure next week will be something different. But the most important thing about it is the violence and shit like that, because Gunu just came home not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? And he was getting back into his music and doing his thing. Even my man was telling me about him when he was locked up, because I didn't really know much about him before that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nigga, you just had one battle with being locked up, and now you out, and then you got to fight this other battle because
the streets,
shit crazy.
Well, a big part of that is the music, man. So, and one thing, okay, Jay-Z, what did Jay-Z say? Jay-Z had the line where he said, Scarface the actor did more than Scarface the rapper for me. So that ain't to blame for all the shit that happened to me. I get that, but it's not true. At the end of the day, because these artists are more influenced by the music than they are pick an actor that these kids really want to be and go out there and act like. They listen to Lil Durk and they stepping and they're repeating and they're actually putting this shit in their own
Same
lyrics.
reason why the drugs are so heavy with the lean and the Molly and the popping this, that, because they hear it in the music heavy.
But Jay-Z was speaking from a fact of him as the dealer, not the user.
Yeah, no, I know that.
So these guys, this time around, they're more on
users.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the consumer is the user. The person who is rapping about it is the dealer. So where does a dealer get his influence from? Fucking movies. Because
but the rappers are using too. That's the problem.
Yeah, that too. They're doing both.
Okay.
But I'm saying with his reference, it was if you see an immigrant come from the bottom and make it to the top using this vessel of drugs, and you're in that same predicament, and you're willing to do what he had to do, that's going to have more of an influence than somebody you hear rapping that's on another borough.
Listen, these kids want to be these people. They literally take their images and they copy and paste. I've never watched a movie and wanted to dress like a nigga from a movie. I never watched. Maybe when I was a kid. But as an adult, like our age or even young 20s, you didn't watch no movie and was like, oh shit. And you seen hustler movies that made you want to,
That's what he's talking about.
Yes, but the music has way more. Let me tell you, for me personally, like Reasonable Doubt, that was like my street Bible. That was like what influenced. That gave me a lot of my hustle.
So take it deeper. Where did he get that from?
No, I get it, but that's him. Where did I get it from?
Nigga, you are.
I didn't get it from the fucking film.
If it all derived from a movie, however you got it is still derived from a movie.
You saying his? Okay, I guess.
I understand what you're saying.
Even if you're saying, hey, my blueprint was Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah.
The person who made it, their blueprint was from a movie.
But listen,
so therefore,
their blueprint was from him.
You're missing
hustling,
a point though, Five.
Right? But
he was actually in that joint.
Right, but if he firsthand really learned how to move and shake from a movie, or he took some, like you're taking it from that too. You're just getting it third hand.
Nigga, listen, this is what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah.
A kid right now, who is he more influenced by? An actor or a rapper?
Okay, that's your and if I'm answering that, I'm gonna say rapper in this day and age.
Right. Now look at it like this. To go beyond that and go to the what's the movie? The Matrix. What are rappers? Are they not actors? Because they're not doing nothing of what they're saying.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So they're fucking actors.
Okay, but
now he breaking it down. I'm
saying, am I right, Kwame?
Okay, but listen,
they're fucking actors, bro.
I get
they're
it. They're
not killing no fucking body.
This is the problem.
As soon as you do that, you're going to jail within 12 months. Every rapper that is of this age, in this new age,
except for the baby, because that was self-defense.
You're either going to jail or you're going to have to look over your shoulder. Or, rest in peace, the young boy from Chicago.
Vaughn?
No, not Vaughn. What's the name where his brother got killed? Not G Herbo, the other one.
Dirt?
Yes.
Oh.
They killed his brother.
Right, yeah.
Broad daylight. Yeah. Downtown shopping.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. Either Lil Durk ain't going to rob and shoot nobody right now. Maybe his partners are, or the niggas in the hood that he fuck with that's from his block is still doing that, which is why he's still rapping about it, and he's still a part of the crew. But that nigga got shows.
Oh, 100%.
That nigga got albums to release. That nigga got to go to the studio every day.
That nigga's not on the block. How about that?
So therefore,
no, that's a lie. Dirk is definitely still on the block.
I mean, when I say on the block.
No, we're not saying he's not on the block. But
he's not on the block is different from.
He's not on that joint.
Dirk is on the Dirk. Y'all, this is how I know y'all don't really be paying attention to certain things. Dirk be on the block. Dirk done brought $1 million on the block and all.
We know
he does that. What I'm saying, he's not hustling.
Yeah.
How many on the block?
He's in his hood comfortable when he feels like.
No, we're not saying that. How many times in 12 months do you think he's on the block?
He makes appearances.
Right.
He's not just
6 times.
I get that, but there's certain niggas that can't even do that and be comfortable and bring that type of money out
That's
without
they don't
something
feed the
happening.
wolves.
So what are we gonna call them? actors.
Correct. But I'm just saying Dirk is not an actor. I think Dirk, his clout is very real, but at the same time, like you said, he don't have to touch nothing. He can get anybody
Right,
to
so
do
I'm
whatever.
not saying
'Cause he's
all of
very
them are
tied back
actors.
in with
I'm
it.
saying
Yeah.
they're playing a role.
Right.
So they're acting.
No, I get that.
A
I know that.
firefighter ain't acting.
No, I know that.
His ass is really going in that
the-
motherfucking
so
fire.
What I'm trying to clear
A
up,
police
though,
officer is not an actor.
How do like the I'm just saying that
A gangbanger
the
not
lyrics,
going on
the lyrics
TV and telling you what he
rituals,
doing.
bro. When you're saying this shit over to yourself and repeating these words, it's like rituals in your head. You're like you're putting your brain in these negative places that you don't even know, that you haven't even lived.
Oh,
through.
you're saying when you live in when you listen
When
to the
you
song.
listening to this music, it puts your brain into a certain, especially when you idolize these people and you don't have a father, you don't have whatever the fuck case may be. Like I said, I took to Jay-Z just because I didn't have that figure, so I'm listening to rap and getting these tools and gems from music.
So what's the difference if what they rap about and then when you sit in a movie, it's the same thing?
5. Okay, you're missing the point. These kids are
I'm not.
shooting.
I'm
listen,
asking you.
I understand that concept, right? But these kids are out here shooting each other and making records. They had that song "Who I Smoke" and all of this other shit. The culture is fucked up. Other kids are doing what they see these other niggas do.
No, I get
That's
that.
what I'm saying. So the whole purpose of me even bringing this up and saying the Jay-Z shit is because at the end of the day, none of these actors have influence on these kids. These rappers have more influence on
Which
these kids
I
than,
really get
than
because
God, bro.
this-
Than
Yeah,
their
I get
mother.
that.
You know why he makes a great point, because if you really think about it, these kids are not saying, yo, I went to go see this movie and I shot up this dude.
Right.
So I get what you're saying on that
They
part.
stepping on niggas.
And
They're
all
repeating
five
what
is
these
saying
rappers
that.
are saying.
All 5 is saying that these guys are actors, but these kids idolize the rappers so much they don't even care if they're telling the truth or not, because
Right.
they're so
Correct.
believable
Correct.
in their shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing with it. They really believe these guys.
And now they stuck in the middle trying to represent something that they ain't even attached to.
Right. Because like you said, these guys are far from moved probably years ago. But because they still got homies and they still got men around them that do it, they can still rap about it forever. You see how long Pusha been rapping about moving weight, and you know he ain't touched nothing in a very long time. His checks
If
is
he
from
ever
McDonald's
talk-
and
if he ever
Arby's
touched
and
anything.
ever touched
albums he
anything,
dropping.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's
You know,
Virginia,
but
bro.
Yeah, it's different.
Virginia,
Down there they get it in.
Bro,
I
if
know.
New York niggas could come through and go to Richmond and sell weight for, then I
Yeah.
know somebody that lived there was
Could
doing it. So I
definitely
believe
get it
Pusha
done.
was doing it at one point in time. I just don't think he has done it in a long time. But that doesn't discredit him from rapping about it. But for somebody that's a fan, they listen to that shit.
don't have
that's,
a mind
that's,
of their
that's
own.
what you got to do. Okay, let me try to go do that.
Right.
Oh, I gotta walk around with a stick with a dick on it, which is an extended
Yeah,
clip for
yeah.
people that don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna do, bro. Before rap, I ain't never seen no damn gun, a regular pistol,
With all the extra shit.
bro.
No, I seen it in movies though.
Well,
Rap
yeah,
turned
but
niggas
just
into superheroes.
regular niggas. That's what I'm, right. Movies.
Yeah.
Regular people on the street,
Yeah, that's different.
niggas on their gram and they close friend, whatever. With the
That's different. That's different.
never until rap, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Promise you.
Atlanta is different, nigga.
What you mean?
Man, listen, just because they have that open carry shit,
Okay.
nigga.
So you gotta look at it as the state of Georgia.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying I don't go to the state.
So, but
like
you-
I don't go around the state of Georgia. I only
you
been to
strictly
Atlanta,
Atlanta, okay.
so I don't know, but
Ain't same thing with Texas. Oh,
yeah,
right?
yeah. But I was in a studio session,
Yeah.
nigga, and these niggas came in the studio session, and bro, the nigga had an AK, and he's just like standing in the corner. He's not talking to anybody. He's just standing there the whole time.
It's an
Legit.
open carry
He
state.
came with, what's the name? The artist, what's his name? Seti Hendrix. Yeah, he came with that nigga.
Yeah.
And he's just standing there.
It's an open carry state.
That's fine, but niggas is drinking, smoking, doing all kind
you
of
just
drugs.
standing there with your
and
AK.
I
That's
don't
because
know
we're
him.
from. That's because we're from up top, where New York, you cannot carry you can't open carry.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable
DC,
standing
you're
around strangers
definitely
with
not
guns,
with
and I ain't
just a
got
gun,
one.
yeah.
It's just different. Like it's just
That's because
different.
you're not from that environment. If
Nah,
you grew
exactly.
up,
Exactly.
if you went to school in the state of Georgia or Texas,
It's regular.
It's very normal.
Yeah. I know,
So
I'm
you
sure.
might not immediately be nervous or feel like you're not.
shit is different.
Shit
But the
super
fact that niggas rap about all of this shit and get to walk around like that, shit is different.
What you mean?
Nigga, people's getting capped. If I'm rapping about this shit all day long and I got this shit on me and I'm put in a situation, guess what happens?
But y'all gotta,
Yo,
y'all
so
gotta
look,
start
let me give
speaking
you an
into
example.
reality,
Let
though.
me give you
You're
an
not
example.
speaking to
Hold on,
reality.
let me give you an example.
Schemes?
Let me give you-
Jo Iyce?
Let me give you an example, okay? I used to be in a rap group called The Four Corners, right? Used to be in a rap group. One day I get a phone call from my nigga, right? That was in my group. He's
Right.
like, yo, man, I fucked up. I need you to come get me. I need you to come get me. I need you to come help me out.
Okay.
I'm like, what the fuck happened? He killed a nigga.
Okay.
Broad daylight in Alexandria, Virginia, right? Do you know why this shit happened?
Why?
Because nigga's a rapper, and when he got approached on that, oh, you doing this other shit, he had to fucking own up to all the shit that he was
rapping about.
Well, he felt like he needed to own up.
Exactly. He felt like he needed to own up to it because of the pressure of
No.
being accepted.
No. I'm not. No. We're not doing that. Ice.
What? I'm saying, nigga, I'm telling you what
He felt to do that because his ass was stupid.
Exactly.
That ain't got nothing to
That's
do with
what we're saying. That's what we're saying, bro.
Yeah,
That's what we're
he
saying.
ain't have to own up to what he was saying.
At the end of the day, he had to, in his brain, we're saying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying that he had to
That's
own up
an
to
isolated
it.
dumb
But in
incident.
his motherfucking, but that's how these niggas are running around. It ain't no isolated incident. I ran into a nigga the other day that came at me on some crazy shit, and I had to check him on some like, bro, this is not how, when you see another black man, you don't do this shit, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I asked a nigga, I'm out standing outside of Clout. Nigga, I know the nigga actually, right? But I guess he didn't recognize me or whatever, right? So he walked past, I'm like, bro, you good? He's like, what the fuck you mean I'm good? Nigga, all this pipe up shit. I'm like, bro, really? I got a suit jacket on so the nigga don't even recognize it's me. But then when he comes down, I'm like,
you
bro,
recognized him.
yeah. But when I'm like, bro, like when you see another nigga, like, why you have that energy? Like, I said, are you okay? Are you good?
Are you good? Could mean so
What did he
many
say?
different
But
things.
you know,
That shit's so
not
funny
with a
to me.
nigga in a suit though.
Right.
Not with a nigga in a suit though.
Right. If you in
know
a
what
suit
I'm
jacket,
saying?
like, come on, bro.
What did he say to you?
He just literally was like, nigga, what the fuck do you mean?
I'm saying after you talked to him.
He apologized. But it's just like, damn, niggas, their brains be so programmed to this negativity.
Why are you standing outside? Why are you standing outside?
I was outside the club. I was DJ. I was putting my stuff back in the car. And
That's not putting yourself in the car. It's not standing outside.
I mean, I was outside, bro.
Go the fuck home.
Anyway.
But speaking of the niggas'
Go the
brains
fuck
being
home,
wired
Ice.
different, apparently your man Kanye said he told Kim he going away to get some help.
So he can get his family back?
Which I doubt that's going to happen at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Why you say that?
I just
He said, why you say that?
I just feel like he done did. I don't think
If
people,
it's till death do us part,
bro.
that's what it means.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think
Some people take that serious.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think people change too much, and I think Kanye's gonna always be Kanye
He's
in some way,
always
shape,
gonna
or
be
fashion.
Kanye.
And I just don't know if that family is gonna want to deal with him on a normal basis.
As if she'll deal with him. Fuck
That's
the
what I'm
family.
talking about, the Kardashian family.
Well, you know,
No.
You see how they family
The mother
is.
runs that
Yeah,
shit.
you see
And
how
if
I
she
get
says
that,
no,
but that's what I'm saying.
If she says no,
We're
it's
still
clipped.
saying that from a stance of we don't fucking know, which is
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
But it's still, at the end of the day, is up to who?
her, I guess, yeah.
Sure.
You guess, nigga?
She has to, she has to remove. She has to remove the
It's
other
up to
niggas.
her.
Do you think two things?
All right.
Do you think he needs to get help? And two, is it actually gonna work?
One, he needs to get help. Two, is it going to work? No, because.
Well, you don't want to put that energy in the air. Why would you put that energy in the air?
Fuck that. So just
It's still your opinion.
It's just
Why
my
you think
opinion.
it might
But
not
still
work?
don't put the energy in the air.
From watching his documentary, right? The confidence that his mom installed in him can't remove that. And that confidence built the arrogance that he just naturally has. Like, so like, it's like one of the people that's assholes like Five. It doesn't mean to be an asshole, but it's just an asshole sometimes. You know,
I think he means it, but go ahead.
yeah, but it's the same
I definitely
shit. Like,
mean it.
And they're both only children, so it makes sense. You
Yeah,
know?
there you go.
There you
Only
go.
child syndrome.
Yeah,
It
That's
strikes again.
We're gonna Quan,
Strikes
put that
again.
on the list, all right? Because I want to fully explain. Because Schemes is not considered to be an asshole. I have friends who are not considered to be asshole.
Yeah.
It's just that the people, the customers, you don't see. They're me, bro. They're just like me.
Yeah, so on to the next
They
subject.
just don't fucking show you. I'm brave enough to show you. Don't fucking ask me that dumbass fucking question.
brave enough
Am I
to-
gonna play Little Baby? Why the fuck would I not play Little
Yeah, right.
Baby?
I hate that shit, bro.
Yeah, that shit is dumb. That shit is so
go.
dumb.
You know
what?
I'm not
I hate
even
when
gonna
people
lie.
come
That
to
shit
the
is
party.
They hated both.
No,
Yeah,
that
nah, I
shit is
do.
dumb.
I'm just gonna tell you,
That
like-
part is dumb.
And look,
That part is dumb.
niggas that show up to the club late and ask you to play some shit like you don't, or like nigga, like you didn't.
Bro, come
if you was
on.
here 10 minutes ago, like
Right.
yo, run it back.
The worst part for me is outside of that is when like I go on a crazy like chick set or something. I'm playing mad twerk shit or shit. And then 5 minutes later, hey, can you play some music I can shake my ass
That's what
to?
I'm saying.
Where were you the last 15, 20 minutes?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god,
You
I
have
hate
a
that
belt.
shit.
You have a better filter.
That shit crazy to
that
me.
shit, and it make you feel crazy too, because
Shit
it's like, bitch, where
crazy
the
to
fuck,
me.
where have you been?
Yo.
have you
I'm
not
playing
been?
Little Baby and you asking me for African music, bro. What the fuck is
Funny.
going on?
Hey, here go
I'ma
another
get
one.
to it.
Here go another one. Security in the DJ booth last week with me. For whatever reason, we had Right Spot. And then I'm DJing. I'm watching him watch me. Then all of a sudden he say like, yo, yada, yada, yada. That's my favorite song. It's a song I haven't played yet, but I'm looking at him like he asking for it. Bro. Like secure shit.
Yeah, why you leave the fuck alone? You want something to dance
First of all,
to?
you in the booth, and then on top of that, you asking me for shit like you want me to play it right now. That's not how it work. And like a waitress will come up and be like, yo, play this, that, and third. I had to ask, I'm like, yo, are you asking me or are you telling me?
Are you telling me?
You know what I'm saying?
He's definitely asking.
We all work together, but
this is what I'm saying.
Keep it a buck. Just be like, listen, yo.
This is where the asshole
shit. Is that his asshole moment?
No. This is where the asshole works for you.
Bro,
they know not to come ask me.
Son, right. Facts.
Yeah.
They may not. They may have a different level of, oh, I love Schemes. He's so nice and cool. And they may be, Fav's asshole. But guess what? I don't have to deal with the bullshit in the club.
Yeah, he does.
They're not even gonna come ask me.
Bro,
don't fucking come ask me. Don't
crazy.
come and ask me to play your fucking song that somebody that bought bottles with you at your table, and they're probably tipping you to go ask the DJ to play the music, and you're not breaking me off.
Right.
I got
a girl, so you're not giving me no wop.
Right.
And you ain't bringing no drink up here because I'm already got a tab. So if he gave you 50, give me a dub.
Yeah. Something.
Because guess what I'm doing? Nah, I'm not playing this record. But he bought 3 bottles.
You remember that?
So that means he got
moment?
another 20 or 40 to send up here for me to play the record.
You remember that stadium moment? We had a stadium moment. Remember that shit? It was a long time ago.
Remind me.
Okay, so some niggas wanted to get their song played, and they went to 5 a couple times. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm standing on the side, and they're like, yo, your man ain't playing the song. Your man ain't trying to play the song. I'm like, bro, get a nigga some money. Well, fuck that, blah, 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 blah. These niggas, next thing you know, they in the DJ booth. They are in the DJ booth. And all you see is 5 like, nigga.
Goddamn right.
Next thing you know, the funds are exchanged and the song is played.
Just that simple.
But they brought the mob to the booth. Like we
was going to force my hand, and you still had to pay me.
And you still had to pay.
Because it's still business. It's going to be respect. If you coming in here on my man time, if you come in here by yourself, it's man time. If you come in here with 60 niggas, it's still man time. The thing is, you want something done. So in order to approach me, I'm going to be on man time. It's not I'm tougher, I'm better, or I'm holding something over you. It's if you came in here 5 people deep, that's a dub a piece from all your men who's supposed to support you.
In a strip club at that.
Facts.
So that's what makes it even worse.
So you got 100 for me to play your song to make it a movie because nobody in here knows it. I don't know it. I haven't listened to it.
Never.
You didn't do the proper steps to make sure I have it before I come in the club. So therefore you going to pay for it, bro. That's period.
Yo, strip club etiquette for any artist that's out there listening right now.
We can get into a whole episode of that.
Don't ever in your fucking life ask a DJ in a strip club to play your song without any money. Period.
In any club, bro.
Any club, but just mainly a strip club.
No,
because the fact
any club.
Any club, you're right. So let's not say that.
You're not going to
the man finish his statement about the strip club. This is the strip club king, man.
But in a strip club, nigga, you don't.
Do we have any more in DC?
Yeah,
no,
we do.
We
got assets.
We got assets.
Yeah.
But
okay. Oh, assets.
You don't fucking come to a place where you just throwing money like it ain't nothing and then go to a nigga like, can you play my song?
Right.
It's the most disrespectful shit you can fucking do.
I agree.
At least a nigga, if I'm watching you spend that kind of money and then you come in, it's different. When you in a regular club, you like, yo, keep playing my song. You just
go
look at me like,
anywhere.
right.
You go anywhere you don't know anybody. You're going to have to pay for it at some level. You go to a restaurant, you don't make reservations. I'm telling you now, I am from Jersey. I'm the finesse king, bro. I'm going to work and utilize my resources. If I go to a restaurant and there are people in front of me, or they have reservations, I'm taking a dub to the motherfucking host, bro, and I'm gonna get seated.
Just trump the line.
I just know how to, yeah. So like, if you're an artist, you got to think of it like that. Popping bottles in the club is for a moment. You recording your song on your iPhone or with a cameraman and me playing it and hyping it lasts much longer. So I need to be compensated for that. That's period.
Facts. Because you can take that same video and repurpose it to other shit.
The bottles is gone already.
And the bottles is gone. All the
pissing
girls,
that
the
out in the
girls are
morning.
gone. So yo, Cardi B, she fucking deleted her social media, bro.
Which is kind of like a common thing with these artists.
Don't she do that like every other?
Is that like, because I know Future had did it once, but he did it like, and then put an album out. So he did it for people to be talking about.
But why did she do it?
Yeah, Future got like 6.
She was mad at her
posts up,
fans,
like,
yo. She's mad at her. I guess her fans started trolling her for whatever reason. I don't know, but like, she said, "Fuck her fans," though, bro.
Like legit.
That's deep.
I mean, you know where it's coming from, though.
You know, but Cardi B's fan base is different. Like they're like the Beehive and everything.
Let's
else,
say if she
so
got
like,
22 million followers.
Yeah, she still
When
has
she
at
posts
least.
something or when she goes online, takes time out of her day to go look, you're only gonna pay attention to the negative. That's self-inflicting bullshit to me, bro.
Yeah.
I can't really. Yeah, like I can't.
But you
really,
can't skim past the negative. You're gonna see the negative.
Why can't you?
You're gonna see it. There's there's no way to
I know you're
separate
gonna
it.
see. I'm saying,
That's the only thing.
Why? What is it in your brain that makes you feel like you need to? Out of 22 million people now, Instagram,
Be
and
hurt
any
by
social
20
media,
comments?
you're only gonna see. Your audience is only gonna see 15%, or you putting something out, only 15% of your audience is gonna see it. Right? So you take that into account. 15%, 10% of 22 million is 2 million. It's only 2 million people really seeing your shit, right? You're worried about a couple of hundred people? Like, are you like? Just think of that. Like, what are you doing?
Well, I think
that's what I'm
that they
saying.
should
At
turn the
some point,
comments
she
off.
gotta. These artists, not just her, you're doing this to either keep your name relevant or it's for a purpose. Because you can't, I don't believe, get to where you're at to be worried about the small, very super small shit.
But that's what a lot of
So
them do. Though.
you think they not skipping over that shit on purpose?
yeah,
Because they could address. Just thinking from where you're coming from, they could address the positive comments. I'm trying to think of them.
or ignore it.
Or ignore it, right?
Yeah, or how
ignoring
about
it
you just
has
turn
to-
the comments off?
That's true.
Bro, you don't even have to do that because that's what I'm saying. If you got 1 million people that's like this picture, and maybe you got 100,000 or 10,000 or however many 17, 20,000 people that comment, maybe 100 people are saying some bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's
And
probably
you
more
know
than-
where the
it's more-
bullshit
it's
is
more-
deriving from.
Actually,
you know it's coming from just to
people
get
is
an
gonna say
aroused
bullshit
out of
vibe.
you, just to get you to respond to them.
That's what I was
Like,
about to
you
say.
know
You're
what
gonna get
it
more bullshit.
is.
You're gonna get more bullshit than you get comments. Like people like to troll over fucking.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though, the trolling is not overwhelmingly a number to where it's overshadowing the good.
I don't know. I be looking
Go
at
on
these
their
social-
page and
go-
look.
But go
That's
to
what I'm
go to the
saying.
shade room, and when they post shit, like niggas just be going in just for comedy purposes, like just for
Again,
entertainment.
this is what I'm saying.
So that's why I seen. That's why I
yeah,
shouldn't
it's
affect
nobody
you.
going up there that should be affecting your day where you're like, oh, I'm deleting it. Like,
Yeah.
what?
No, I
What
get
are you
it. I
talking
get what
about?
you mean.
You're doing it
Yeah.
for a purpose.
Yeah, well,
purpose.
at the end of the day, she's Cardi B, and when she brings her shit back, it'll be like it never happened. So
Right.
Bro, she got 2 kids,
She's
a
rich as
husband,
fuck.
house, shows,
fuck social media.
studio.
She don't need that shit.
Bro.
anymore.
But she's still human.
I get that. So,
So maybe that type of shit was affecting her before.
Nah, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Just
yeah.
in life
right, so
in
at the
general.
human,
Be
at the
insecure.
human
Yeah.
level is like you can easily detach yourself from that because you're completely in control. It's different if you, like you said, if it's business, you sign to a label, you got producers, you got to work on other people's time, trying to, work with your time. You literally have control of your phone.
Yeah.
You have control of your brain.
Like, yo, log the fuck out.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't, that's what I'm saying. It's self-inflicting.
Yeah.
You have the ability to ignore it.
And it's not only Cardi B. We're talking about like just
in
artists in
general.
Bro,
general.
when we had a Me Quick and Danny had a morning show. We had an incident with Danny Starr. Bro, I've never had so much attention in my life on my Instagram.
Yeah,
was
I
going
remember that
crazy.
shit. Oh, they was going nuts on that nigga shit.
NMA Shade Room, Hot 97 was
Yeah.
talking about. It was crazy. So me, because my self-evaluation for myself is at a high standard, to care about a nigga who don't know me from another state, another life, another country, don't know nothing about what we just went through, I slept like a baby. Where everybody's singing, I'm going to say something because just as my role on the show, I'm the single guy, I'm the live wire, I'm the firecracker. Bro, Danny Starr and Quick was going through more than me.
Yeah.
Because after the show, first of all, we got to be there at 5:30. I just DJ'd the night
5:30 in the
before.
morning, by the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I DJ'd the night before until 2 or 3 a.m. I'm tired.
Yeah.
The show is at 10. Then we got commercials and blah, blah, blah. By the time I get home at 11, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's calling my phone because it's crazy.
It's nuts.
Oh, put my phone on silent. Go to sleep.
That's wild.
like a baby.
Sleep like I wake up, my Instagram on fire, Niggas is
And that
saying
shit
wild
ain't even
shit.
bothering you.
Y'all had my contract on hold too. That was the day I was coming to sign my KYS.
Bro.
Niggas was like,
I'm saying that's
today's
more
not the
important to
day.
me.
Yeah.
I
Then
pulled
somebody
up so
trolling or
excited.
saying something. How could you dare? You
Right,
ain't shit.
right.
It's Women's Appreciation Day and all this extra shit, bro.
Damn, that shit happened on Women's Appreciation
Bro,
Day.
I was asleep.
Yeah.
I woke up at like 2 o'clock. Now I'm getting calls from people who are in radio that I ain't spoke to in years, and they never spoke to them again. Fucking leeches. But
That's a great point though.
I
Fob.
probably woke up at like 2:30. Like, what bitch coming over?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Literally,
funny
I was
as hell.
single. So
Yeah.
at that point, I was like, man, I'm doing my regular routine. I'm gonna go work out, and I'm trying to see who I'm gonna smack tonight.
You should definitely give people tips on that one because that was a good one to share. It took a lot for niggas. Like if I would have went through that shit, I don't know how I would have reacted in that moment. You know, I probably would have felt some type of way about some of the comments only because it's like I know that that's not me type shit, and you know I'm the nigga that be like, I want to make sure people know the truth about you know what I'm saying,
Right.
So I tip my hat to you being able to just walk away from that
But
shit.
yeah, it's just a level of ignoring, bro.
Yeah.
It's really easy to ignore, probably because of the asshole that people deem that's in me.
Yeah, you already had the fuck it inside you.
It's more of a, I really don't have to prove or show. Like my work shows, my resume shows. So for someone who does not know me,
to have any type of
it's
input,
easy for me to ignore you.
Yeah.
Like,
because they'll try to destroy you just cause. Well,
Facts.
that's what's up, man.
if they're saying good shit or nice shit, or
Just
it's good for me to ignore you.
This nigga said good shit or nice shit.
Yeah. And that's what's so crazy, because that for us having the insight on certain little things that happen in our lives and comparing it to how these people that got money and accolades and how they handle it differently, you know what I'm saying? Because I always wondered, like, yo, if I had $1 million, $2
Them niggas
million
go through the
dollars,
same
am I
shit.
gonna be in rows like Wall, just spending whatever or whatever other celebrity, or I'm just gonna be same me and just be on some trip
You
shit?
know why you
that
wouldn't?
stuff? You know what I mean?
You know why you wouldn't do that? Because you don't do it now. You ain't got no kids. You got good income. You don't have to do it now. You don't even think about spending it, maybe unless it's your birthday.
Yeah.
So when you may spend on other stuff, but the club, you're not going to do it because you work in that setting.
Yeah,
And
it's just
logically, you're going to be like, I might do it once or twice.
Yeah.
But
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I feel awkward going to a club. Like if I'm off, like I don't want to be in the club. Sometimes I'm like, fuck, I'm supposed to be working. Like
Facts.
this shit
Exactly.
is
I'ma
weird.
tell you
Don't
something.
let the DJ be trash. I'm on my laptop in the car.
let me tell you something I learned in college. It's this organization based out of New York. They call it the FAM, Future African American Millionaires, right? From New York. I'm a part of the Men of New Water. It's an all-male organization, right? So we weren't rivals in school, but it was always like a little rivalry, right? So one of the I think he's a founder. They threw parties every once in a while. So one particular night, it was like a college party at the Civic Center. I think we had did an event, and he was like getting in his car. I'm like, man, you going to the Civic Center? He was like, no. I'm like, why? He's like, yeah, I don't go in the club unless I'm making money. When listen what I'm telling you, he told me this over 20 years ago, bro. I will never forget that.
That shit struck
Like he
me,
was so serious. He wasn't trying to
no flex, no
bravado,
nothing. It was
nothing.
just-
He's like, nah, I don't go to the club unless I'm making money.
That's
Bro, I
real.
took that and ran with it. I'm never going to, it has to be your birthday and you
Yeah,
like, Bob,
purpose.
you better pull the fuck up. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Purpose.
You say, other than that, why am I there?
Yeah.
Nobody goes to their job on their day off.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Very few people go to their job on
Unless
their day
you're looking
off.
for more work.
Facts.
No.
Some.
All
That's
right,
real.
well, that's enough for today, fellas. Next week we got some real special guests. Hopefully we can get them to turn it up in here. You know
Tell me
what I'm
what who?
We got
not gonna
Fat
say it?
Rabbit coming through.
Okay.
And Tracy's coming too.
Okay.
The house mom from Assets. So
Oh, word. Dope. Dope.
it's gonna be a real interesting one next week.
Yeah.
And we also got an interview pending with the owner of Assets too.
Oh, word?
Ah.
Okay. We need to bring that.
Gabby's gonna pull up
We
on
need to
us.
bring out that Too Loud challenge next week.
Ooh, you know what?
It's getting too loud.
We might need to do that, yo. We all got enough money in here to kind of, you know what I'm saying? Put
Yeah, we
$100
can-
together.
Yeah.
Get a
$100 for what? What is
$100
it?
each. You twerk contest
too
right
loud contest
What's that?
on the podcast. Oh, you wouldn't know the joint. I'll show it to you after we get on. That joint crazy.
I got 100 to blow.
Yep, there it goes.
I got tipped last night $100.
The nation's capital's #1 DJ crew. You are now live with the District Breakers.